Hey everybody, this is Whitebird, and today is Friday, April Fool's Day. And let me just say, Blizzard's April Fool's joke was pretty darn funny this year. They talked about patch 1.4.11. If you haven't seen it already, look it up on the website. And also, today is the opening day of MLG, Major League Gaming, taking place in Dallas, Texas. I wish I could be watching, but I'm just going to have to stick with streaming HD live. So anyways, I'm in a good mood today, and since today's Friday, that means I have no homework, and I'm going to try to cast as many videos as I can. So today's game is between our good friend Skittles and the opponent, Blue Protoss, Archetype. Once again on Xel'Naga Caverns. Man, casting on this map is getting old. So anyways, some standard openings from both players. Let's look at the APM here. Right now, Skittles is in gold. So he's stepped up a little, and it's still an old game. You people that are watching that aren't Skittles need to send in some good replays, some good new replays, because it's not cool when an Ultra refuses to attack a sensor tower, or when a bunker's units disappear all of a sudden. Okay, the bunker thing's pretty cool. So anyways, we got Skittles scouting over here, and what do we have here? We have Archetype's probe going around the long ways here. It appears that Archetype is not walling off, but Skittles is. And Skittles' scout gets here first, and what does he see? He just sees that gateway going up, and we look at the Everybody tab, and now Archetype scout finally gets here. Wow, actually relatively even builds right here. This is actually rather interesting. And Archetype's scout probe is just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. I don't know why, and this probe's mining from all the way over here. I don't get what's up with that either. Maybe, judging by how he's saving up minerals, he might be going for a fast expand. Let me just mention that this is my first cold cast. I have never seen this replay before. I mean, I saw like 1 second, then I paused it, and all I saw is this, just Skittles and his starting location. Then I thought, you know what, I'm going to cold cast this. So anyways, again, like we saw last game between Charon and Skittles, probes like to beat the snot out of stuff, and Skittles, my bad, not Charon, Skittles has a cyber core going up, and once again, very, very unusually similar builds, except that Archetype is not getting a Zealot, and his probe is finally coming home here. Skittles has his first Zealot of the game. Archetype is opting for a Stalker as his first unit, and both this is so mirroring. It's interesting. It's amusing, actually. And we have another gateway coming up from Archetype. If we look over here, that's just a probe grabbing the tower. We got this Zealot on the hold command. He is holding his ground right here, just as he's been ordered. We have a Stalker coming from Skittles too. If we look at the units tab, fairly even in probe count. Skittles is just a little bit ahead. If we look at production. Alright, it looks like... What is he doing here? Is this... This is like a... What is this? 2-gate robo? That's interesting. And this probe is going to die because of his complete unawareness. And warp gate tech almost finishing for both players. I'm guessing that Archetype is going to be spamming force fields with that one sentry. Do they start with enough energy? Yes, they do. That is annoying, and especially as a Terran player, that is especially annoying for me. We have 1, 2, 3, a 4-gate with a cyber core coming up from Skittles. And over here, this robo should be finishing soon. 3-gate robo. Except that, what, 2.5-gate robo? I don't know. So anyways, we have something rallying over here. I'm guessing it's going to be an observer. Yeah. Ooh, Skittles, you naughty boy. Don't do that. Don't be a jerk. At least he's not cannon rushing. If you guys watch my new watch my series, I'll put a link here. My Why I Hate series. And it looks like Skittles is pushing out here. He's got a pylon. He's probably going to be warping stuff in over here. I discovered that my software that I use to record this stuff doesn't show the cursor, so I'm just going to have to highlight like this. So we got units coming over here. Hopefully you guys see that, the green box. And what do we have finishing? An observer. So this is some very standard Protoss play from both players. Look at production. That was production. And if we look at the army, ooh, Skittles likes stalkers. In case you guys haven't noticed that, he really likes stalkers. Yeah, I know what you guys are thinking right now. I'm a little pervert or something. Yeah, what's wrong with you people? And some good defensive play. It looks like Archetype might be turtling a little. Not sure. Ooh, and yes, Skittles is playing aggressively this game. And right now, Archetype has a an observer over here. And Skittles is completely unaware that Archetype can see everything he's doing right now. He sees the 4 gate. Has he seen this proxy pylon? No, he hasn't. And it looks like Archetype tried to push out here, but he's feeling a little iffy. Ooh, missed that force field a little. He probably could have cut off a couple of these stalkers, but no, timing was just a little bit off. What do we have? An Immortal. Which is interesting because judging by this army composition, I personally don't think an Immortal would be the best choice. He's probably, yep, there's a force field. Yeah, that sentry, those 3 sentries are going to be doing a lot here. If we look at production, Skittles is going up and hard at this. He's also expanding, which is good to see. And Skittles learning from his mistake with Charon. That's just a joke. Sorry about that, Skittles. But which might I mention, he's also my one and only subscriber at the moment. Guys, subscribe. So Archetype is just kind of moving in and out here. It doesn't seem like he's feeling very confident on whether or not he should be mobilizing. This one Immortal could probably be doing a lot of damage. Yes. Oh, I didn't know that. It does bonus damage versus armored, so they could screw the Stalker over pretty good right here. And what do we have going? It seems awfully quiet right now. We look at production. Skittles has weapons coming, and it looks like he's chrono boosting them out, judging by that speed. Never mind. Oh yeah, this is just on faster. So, and it looks like they are just kind of massing armies here. Archetype is finally moving out. Is Skittles going to see this? Is he going to try something? And Archetype moves back again. He is not a very aggressive player. I mean, oh, and Skittles is moving in. He's got a Guardian Shield up. He's going to, ooh, force field's going up. Force field's going up from both players, trying to split each other's armies up. How's this going to turn out? How is this going to turn out? Everybody place your bets right now, and Skittles pulls back. Those force fields are just not going to let him do anything right here. So his army's been reduced a little. Archetype's army, he's backed up on minerals. Wall at force field, yeah. And this observer is still here. Archetype sees all. He sees these warp gates. He also sees a robo going up, and Skittles is once again moving out. Is he? What's he pulling these sentries away for? It looks like he's separating his army a little. Skittles now has this expo up and running. Archetype has a Colossus coming, which should be very good against this gateway tech. I mean, Colossi. And this army right here, ooh, this actually looks pretty even. It is. It is actually very, very even. Both players are supply blocked at the moment, and both also seem to be very aware of that. If we look at minerals, if we look at resources in general, both. Archetype is not spending his resources the way he's supposed to. He could be warping in units. Does he have these saturated? Yes, he does. And he is expending some of those resources by warping in zealots. And he also has this Colossus here. Ooh. Yeah, those look so awesome. War of the Worlds ripoff, but it's still awesome. And Skittles is maintaining his grounds, keeping a foothold with the gateway tech. And is he building anything with the robo? It appears not. What is Skittles doing over here? He's probably hunting down an expo, which is good because if he's not going for his natural, he probably, like what you saw in Skittles versus Charon, he tried to expand over here, but Charon had already won the. Excuse me, he had already won the game by that time. Yeah, he is getting he's got his natural up and running. He has plenty of resources, and he is using them to warp in some more tech. He finally has Immortal coming. in a robo bay, so except that Archetype sees everything. He sees this robo bay, he's gonna be expecting Colossi, he might or might not get Phoenixes soon. Skittles just completely searched the map for any expos, and he did not find any, except he didn't spot over here. So both basically have a big ball going. Fairly even, I'm guessing. Yes, still even. Archetype. Uh-oh. If you could just kill that pylon, could keep him from warping stuff in, and he cut. What was that? Did that force field just disappear? Are Colossi? Yes, they're massive. Remember, force fields are destroyed after being walked on by massive units. These stalkers are going to do some heavy damage, and it looks like a fair fight here. It's going to be a matter of who can focus fire what, who can die, who's going to live, who's going to die. These stalkers are going to be doing a lot of damage, and Skittles pulls back once again. Damage seems relatively even for both, except that now Skittles is finally pulling back. And Archetype is going to try to move out here, and he finds that Skittles has finally left. So he's likely finally going to try to expand. Look at these resources. If we look at the resource tab, both have more than enough to be doing anything. And now, Skittles is just going to be... Ooh. Archetype's moving out. Is he going to see this pylon? Ooh, just out of sight. Is he going to see it? Is he going to see it? He still does not see that pylon. So Skittles can probably use that to his advantage. Both are using these warp gates very heavily. Skittles has enough minerals to be getting a lot more warp gates gathered around here. He could be warping much. Oh, battle's going down. Both are doing some heavy damage. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, and Archetype is going to be the one losing this battle. Skittles also has an observer. One Colossus lives and is going to get killed. Boom. The robot falls. An Archetype calls GG. That was... And the replay's done. That was actually kind of disappointing. Skittles. You know what? Skittles, you suck. I expected a good battle. This guy shouldn't have left. He probably could have... Maybe. Okay, never mind. But still, that was a boring battle. Skittles, send me a better replay next time, man. Come on. This guy made absolutely no attempt to expand. He could have gotten a warp prism. He could have moved in right here. Then again. So anyways, well, like I said, it's Friday. I'm gonna be putting more casts up. I'm gonna try to do as many as I can. Hopefully none of them will be as... Okay, I'm going to be honest here. That was lame. That was very, very lame. Hopefully better replays will come. I also have another friend. He goes by the name Mango Core, formerly known as Chris Rar. So if you know him, then he sent me quite a couple replays. I will also be putting up episode 2 of my Why I Hate series. Why I Hate episode 2, Turtling. And as you can imagine, it's going to be a TVT game, and it lasts a good long time, so I might just have to put that up in separate parts, maybe even 3. Who knows? So anyways, I will move on to my next cast. Gateway's coming up a little too late here. I will be moving on to my next cast now. Whitebird, signing off. See you in the next, I don't know, 10 seconds? Anyways, goodbye.